Yo, what's up everybody? It's Nikhil. Airports, am I right? The worst. But you know what's not the worst? That blissful feeling of stepping off the plane and onto that beach. Are you ready to make your travel absolutely stress-free? Stick around as we dive into 21 essential travel hacks that every adventurer needs to know. All right, first up, let's talk packing. We've all been there, staring at an empty suitcase, wondering how you're going to fit your entire life in there.
Don't just throw things in. Get yourself some packing cubes, people. These things are lifesavers. Clothes, shoes, toiletries, each get their own little compartment. Trust me, organized packing equals organized travel.
Look, I know what you're thinking. Fanny packs? Seriously, but hear me out.
This isn't your dad's fanny pack. This is about practicality, people. Passport, phone, wallet, all right there, easy access, impossible to lose. Plus, it's way more comfortable than stuffing your pockets until they explode. You'll thank me later.
All right, this one might sound crazy, but trust me.
Imagine this. You're in a foreign country about to board a train to some epic destination and bam, your passport is gone. Vanished. Poof.
Now, I know what you're thinking, Casey. That's what cloud storage is for. Sure, but what if your phone's dead? Memorizing your passport number is like having a backup generator for your travel life. It's your lifeline when technology fails. Write it down, practice it, tattoo it on your arm. Just kidding, maybe. Let's talk about organization, people.
You know that feeling when you're racing through airport security, sweating, digging through your bag for that little piece of paper that proves you're not, a fugitive?
Yeah, not cool. Keep all your travel documents, passport, visa, itinerary, that love letter from your grandma, organized and accessible. I'm talking clear plastic sleeves, folders, a binder, whatever works for you. Just promise me you won't be that guy holding up the TSA line. We're living in the future, folks.
Gone are the days of those flimsy paper boarding passes. Download your airline's app. Seriously, it's a game changer.
Gate changes, delays, even seat upgrades magically appear on your phone. It's like having a personal travel assistant in your pocket. Plus, no more scrambling for a printer at the last minute. Who even owns a printer anymore? All right, people, listen up. Ever feel like the airport is just a chaotic mess of humanity?
I've got a travel hack that'll change your pre-flight game airport lounges. These oases of calm offer free food, drinks, Wi-Fi, and most importantly, peace and quiet. You can escape the madness and recharge before your flight.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Lounges are for fancy people with special credit cards, right? Wrong! There are ways to get in without breaking the bank. Some lounges offer day passes and certain credit cards offer complimentary access. Trust me, it's worth the investment for a stress-free start to your journey. There's nothing worse than being stuck on a long flight with nothing to do but stare at the back of the seat in front of you.
That's why you've got to come prepared, people. Before you even think about setting foot in that airport, download all your favorite podcasts and music. Trust me, having a curated playlist for takeoff, landing, or just zoning out during a long journey is a game changer.
And podcasts, they're like having a conversation with your hilarious, insightful friends without the awkward silence when you run out of things to say. We're talking about your passport, people. This little document is your golden ticket to exploring the world, so treat it like it. Losing your passport is a traveler's worst nightmare, so we gotta be prepared. First things first, make photocopies of your passport and keep them separate from the real deal. Even better, snap a picture of it on your phone, just in case. And while you're at it, keep a few extra passport photos handy. You never know when you might need to replace a lost or damaged passport, and having those photos ready to go will save you a world of hassle. Alright people, listen up. If you're serious about stress-free travel, Global Entry and TSA PreCheck are your new best friends.
Yeah, they cost a little up front, but trust me, the time and hassle you save, priceless. No more shoe shuffling, no more laptop limbo. You breeze through security like a boss.
Plus, Global Entry gets you through customs faster when you land back home. Boom! Jet lag can really mess you up. You arrive at your destination totally drained, right?
But don't worry, I got you. Adjust your sleep schedule a few days before your trip, even if it's just an hour or two each day.
And stay hydrated, like crazy hydrated. Once you land, resist the urge to nap for hours. Get outside, soak up some sun, trick your body into the new time zone. Look, I get it, spontaneity is cool. But when you're traveling, a little planning goes a long way. This isn't about scheduling every minute, it's about being smart. Research your destination, book accommodations in advance, especially if you're traveling during peak season. Trust me, the last thing you want is to be stuck without a place to crash after a long flight. We've all been there, stuck on a long flight, bored out of our minds. But listen up.
This simple hack will change your travel game forever. I'm talking about the ultimate flight care pack. We're talking noise-cancelling headphones or earplugs to drown out that screaming baby, an eye mask to block out the light, and maybe even some melatonin to knock you out. Trust me, this little pack is a game changer.
All right, let's talk about staying healthy on the road. Nobody wants to spend their vacation laid up in bed, right?
First things first, vaccinations. Get those up to date before you go. Second, pack a little first aid kit with some essentials like bandages, pain relievers, and motion sickness meds. And most importantly, don't forget the hand sanitizer, people. You're touching all sorts of surfaces when you travel, so keep those hands clean.
Listen, I know airport food is tempting, but trust me, it's a dangerous game.
Not only is it expensive, but it's also usually loaded with sodium and unhealthy stuff. Here's a pro tip, pack your own snacks. Throw some granola bars, nuts, or dried fruit in your bag. That way, when hunger strikes mid-flight or on a long layover, you've got your own stash of goodness to keep you going. Plus, it's way easier on the wallet. Boom.
All right, guys, I know insurance isn't exactly the sexiest travel topic. But trust me, this is one area you do not want to skimp on. Getting sick or injured on the road can seriously ruin your trip, not to mention your bank account. Get yourself some solid travel insurance that covers medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and lost baggage. You'll thank me later. You just landed in a new country, you're jet-lagged, and the last thing you want to do is figure out public transport.
My advice, treat yourself to a taxi or Uber. It's convenient, often safer, and you can relax and enjoy the ride.
Plus, you'll avoid lugging your bags through crowded streets. Win-win. I'm talking about researching your destination, planning your transportation, and maybe even marking out some cool spots you want to hit. This will save you so much time and stress, and you'll be free to actually enjoy your trip. Before you even think about hopping on that plane, do yourself a favor and map out your route. Listen up, explorers. All right, guys, listen up because this is crucial.
You always, and I mean always, need some local cash on hand. Credit cards are great, don't get me wrong, but they can't save you when the Wi-Fi is down or a street vendor only takes cash.
Trust me, those situations happen more than you think, especially when you're off the beaten path. Having cash just gives you that extra layer of freedom and flexibility. Now let's talk staying connected.
Roaming charges can be brutal, guys. Absolutely brutal. Don't get stuck with a phone bill the size of your airfare.
Get yourself a local SIM card when you land. It's way cheaper for data and calls, and it'll save you a ton of headaches. Plus, having data on the go is a game changer.
You can look up directions, find restaurants, call a cab, all without relying on sketchy airport Wi-Fi. It's a no-brainer, people.
But here's the thing, don't be afraid to stray from the path. Sometimes the best adventures are the ones you least expect. Leave some room for spontaneity. For those, let's just see where this road takes us moments. All right, so you've got your itinerary planned out, right? Good. Trust me, those unplanned detours, those chance encounters, they often lead to the best stories. Remember, it's about the journey, not just the destination. Look, nobody wants to be tourist, right? It shows respect, and hey, you might even make some new friends along the way. Trust me, a little cultural sensitivity goes a long way, and it can make your trip that much more enriching. So do yourself a favor and brush up on the local customs and etiquette. Learn a few basic phrases in the local language. So there you have it, 21 travel hacks to turn you into a seasoned globetrotter. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and tricks. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future adventures. Safe travels and see you in the next video.